What's going on, guys? How you guys are being? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I see you guys see more people in tune or caught on or start watching and everything. Thank you guys for, like I said, thank you guys for the love and the comments and shares and likes and everything. Thank you for joining this journey. If you're new to this channel, thank you for viewing. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into our readings for today. So stay tuned and let's hop into it. I'm gonna let you guys. Hopefully you guys have good energies. If not, let's go ahead and just try to think of things positive so then we can start manifesting. That's going to be our first reading, is the manifestation. So we're going to hop on that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just clear the energy. Just start thinking of things positive that you've occurred in your life so that we can try to have like a, like a nice little reading or a nice positive reading. We're going to be manifesting, which is a strong, it's like a strong energy, so it's like when you speak things into existence. So you want to make sure that whatever is on your mind right now is nothing but positivity, because that's all we would like to manifest. We just want to see what is it the spirit is going to ask us to channel. We're going to see if they can help us out. Alright, spirit. Can you help us, give us a few messages regarding our manifestation gifts? And then what I would do is I would just elaborate as we do it. Spirit, what message do you have for us? What message do you have? Alright, so the first one is the assess the situation. So maybe something's happened in your life or is about to happen, and you're at this point in life where you've already established a ground, a base, and you don't really want to move rocky. You kind of want to, you want to see out how things could happen before you just make a move. Like, okay, if I know commonly if you're in an argument and you want to kind of sit back and kind of just decide whether or not it's necessary to argue with this person or whether the person is worth arguing. You know what I mean? Because it's like if you're in certain situations where you now have to, you're now in what I'm trying to get at. You're now getting to a point in life where you realize that it's not always about taking action, but thinking it through and making sure that the step you're taking is going to be your best step, right? So just kind of just thinking it through and making sure the next move is the best move, like like playing chess. You're not just making a move quickly, but you're assessing the situation. Think before you act type of wise. What I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have regarding our manifestation powers? Any manifestation gifts? Okay. Next one we have make time for self-love. Heard you guys need to start going on the walks, or even just if you have to isolate yourself for a little bit from the world and treat yourself out to a pizza. What I like to do is I like to decide on things like on a specific day. I would just pull from like a barrel or like a bucket and make it fun. Like just treat yourself. It doesn't have to be every day. Maybe if the finances are not looking old sharp, but it could be from time to time. Just make sure you're giving yourself, like specifically yourself, that time. If you like to read, you like to play video games, just ensuring you're giving yourself some attention, some self-love. Because in order to give love, you have to actually withhold love within you, right? So, Spirit, thank you for that message. What other message do you have for us? What other message do you have? So the next one is you may need to forgive people. And this is a huge thing because in order to move forward, I don't know if you guys heard that too. Beep beep, confirmation. You need to forgive people as well. If anybody else did you harm, you need to just forgive them. I'm not saying forget them, I'm not saying to act like it didn't happen, but I am saying forgive them. And just move on with your life. You know what I mean? So that's very important. That we forgive, because forgiving doors do wonders. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? What other messages do you have? So it says go deeper. Maybe try a little harder for whatever you're doing. Maybe put a little bit more time in. I know sometimes it doesn't even have to be put in more time. You can kind of strategize about it. Like proper planning prevents poor performance. So if whatever you're trying to do in life, right? Sit down, take some more time in, just sit down and do a plan out. It doesn't have to be a go hard plan every single day, but it could be balancing. Maybe you need to balance it more. Like for an example, if you're doing something and you're feeling like drained from doing it, it could just be mean, you need to take a break from it. You could implement a schedule. Like if you're working, and then a lot of you guys are probably working and everything. So if you're working and then you're trying to come home and do that task as well, maybe create like a schedule, like a routine, so that when you come home, you hop on it and then you hop off. So it's not like you're spending all night and then you're late for work. You know what I mean? So just having that balance situation put in place, and what you're doing is you're putting preparation into whatever you're doing. So preparation prevents poor performance. So by you preparing and putting more time into preparation for whatever you want to achieve in life, it's gonna have a better outcome rather than you just putting all the time and all the energy into it and then you just draining yourself out. So kind of create something that orbits around. Like I know with this with tarot or spiritual healer, it can seem as taking a lot of time, but what I do is I spend more time prepping throughout my day. I'm thinking, and I plan out my day, and I have to balance it. I just can't spend all day sitting at a desk. I gotta go do my workouts, or I gotta cook or clean, things like that I also have to do as a human being. So it's just about finding that balance and finding that routine that is practical and it's not like draining where you gotta wake up. You're only getting 2 hours of sleep. You know what I mean? That's not really practical because your body needs rest. So just find a way that's practical and it's also going to allow you to properly plan. Is what I could say. Properly plan. Put out a blueprint. Before you build a house, you need a blueprint to your house. Even the best workers need a blueprint, right? So ensure that you have a schedule, a plan, and proper. Make sure you're planning. You're putting time into it is what I'm picking up from this Go Deeper card. It just means putting more time into the task. And what I would say the best time to put into a task is preparation. All right, thank you, Spirit, for that message. All right, guys. But yeah, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? So we have step into your power. And this can be in power manifestation. Like I don't feel like, I know things are expensive. I know times are hard, or society's hard. Life is easy, society's hard. The important thing I can tell you guys, if you just be so kind and listen, is this. Never feel like just because a house is listed for $1 million doesn't mean that you have to pay that million. What I mean by that is, there are situations that are blessed, that are considered blessings that come into your life where that house goes on lien or gets a lien put on it, or the people are so generous to sell it to you for $250,000 instead of $1 million. What I'm trying to say is, you can start now, like today, speak whatever you want into existence, and some way, somehow, God will make a way. So step into your power. It could be just manifestation. Understand that the words you speak are very precious, they're very valuable. Everything that you put the time into, it pays back. You know what I mean? So consider that. Start speaking anything that you would like to happen in your life. Speak it into your life. Understand you are a powerful being, and you need to start using those things, because, like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So make sure you're using those gifts that you have. And that's just as a soul. You have those type of gifts. Now you can use it in a good or bad way. You can do black magic, or you can do good magic. But from what I understand is the good always prevail, even when you don't think they're winning. They're always winning. Spirit, what other messages do you have for us? We gotta find a balance, and this is crazy because I was just speaking on this, so it might be confirmation. You do need to find a balance with everything that's going on, because you're gonna have a lot going on in your life, but it's important to find that middleman type of vibe, because like it not only ensures that you get everything you need to get done in your day, it ensures, not only ensures that you're, you know, productive, but it also ensures that you don't get burnt out. Like you can do it every day without getting burnt out. I can do this every day, and even, you know, multiple videos a day, because I can balance out. I actually balance it out throughout my day. Like my 24 hours are balanced out. Like, you know, so that's my main mission. I had to find a balance instead of just sitting here for, you know, hours on hours on hours and making videos and videos and videos. I balanced it out so I can still get my, you know, still do some fun things while the day is still young. You know what I mean? Like I still want to live a life too. I still want to go to movies and, you know, go do like different workshops, go painting, go to the beach, go to the, you know what I mean. So it's like I still want to live a life too. You know what I mean? I don't want to just like, you know, work all the time. Neither do you, I'm assuming. So what I would suggest is always make sure that you guys are balancing out your days, right? Balancing out your time. Balancing out your time throughout your days so that it could feel more natural and it doesn't feel like work. You know what I mean? That's the goal. Whenever you doing something, you don't want it to seem like you have to do it, but you want it to just flow naturally. Thanks, Spirit, for that message. So your message was fine and balanced. Alright. Alright, Spirit. What other message do you have for us regarding our manifestation? Okay, so we got believe in your good luck. This could fall into step into your power as well, because the whole system why we're so spiritual and why we achieve the things we achieve is because we believe we can, right? It's whatever you're doing, you believe it's possible. So it's like you walking out your front door and you locking it behind you. You believe, excuse the truck outside. You believe that it was possible to lock your door, therefore you locked your door. You know what I mean? So always have belief. Always keep that belief, no matter how much you're going through, no matter how much stress. Or I always stress it because I've been through certain situations that would have caused somebody else to break, but I believe that I can get out of those situations, so I got out of them. And I move forward. And anything that I pursue in my life, I always think, you know, that I can. You know, think that you can. And it sounds cliche, but it's so true. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm really here. Like, that's my main mission, is to encourage everybody else. That they have every little thing that you would like to do, you can achieve it. As long as you have balance, so that you can ensure that you're able to do it every day, so that you can move closer to that goal. You just don't, in order not to have a burnout, you gotta have the balance. You know what I mean? You don't have to go hard every day. You can actually take your time with it and gradually grow and gradually improve. And yeah, you can do as much as you can as long as it's efficient to your time. You know what I mean? I mean, if you know, it's like running track. The longer you do it, the faster you get it. There's some points where you're going the other way, but as you get older, but the main thing is just believe that you can. You know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and that's where I'm at, dude. That's definitely where I'm at. Okay, Spirit, what is our last message for? We're gonna do one more. What's our last message regarding our manifestation? I appreciate you guys for tuning in, dude. You know what I mean? Focus on the positivity. Positive. This is very important. I'm going to end it with this. Focus on the positive. Positivity builds, negativity destroys. Always remember that. Guys, I want you guys to just take away from this, right? No matter how much negativity is in the world, no matter how much things you're going through, don't ever feel like you can't make it out. God gives his, or the highest power, whatever name you give him, the highest power gives his toughest missions to his strongest soldiers. And I want you guys to understand. I'm looking at you guys in your face, like I'm looking at you guys directly in the eyes, and I'm letting you guys know, no hate, no drama, nothing's gonna break you unless you let it. So don't allow it to break you. You know what I mean? You're kings and queens and anything of the sort. You have to you're gonna make it out. You know what I mean? I just want to give a little bit of time in and just come on, and you're gonna see me do more. Like I said, you guys are always gonna see me. These videos are gonna keep getting posted. You know what I'm saying? You probably will see some 85 if God be willing. But I just want to come on her, share my love. But thanks. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the above. Thank you guys. Have a safe one. Peace. And everything else. Love you guys.